It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Phillip Health Services proudly supports youth activities in our rural communities. Phillip Clinic and Kadoka Clinic physicians and caregivers will provide you and your family with a personalized care experience. The clinic staff extend a sense of family and strive to improve the quality of life for all those who are entrusted to their care. When you or a loved one needs medical attention, choose a personal care experience at Phillip or Kadoka Clinic. Open 6 days a week for hours and more helpful information. See their weekly ad in the Pioneer Review or visit them online. Phillip Health Service, a personal care experience.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance.
Contact Donna Enders, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent, today.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Where can you get surprisingly great rates on auto and renter's insurance? At State Farm. I'm State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for protecting your car and your stuff for surprisingly great rates. So stop looking around. Call me, State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, for surprisingly great auto and renter's rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Kadoka Nursing Home is in the business of providing high-quality care for living your life with a little extra help. You and your loved ones can have peace of mind, having their staff provide comfort, health care, and dignified living while at their facility. And Kadoka Nursing Home is a great place to work. They have full-time, part-time, and after-school opportunities. Stop in at 605 Maple Street to ask about available positions, hours, and benefits packages. Kadoka Nursing Home, a proud sponsor of all Cougar activities on liveticket.tv.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota.
committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Whether you're traveling to or from the game, make a stop at Discount Fuel in Kadoka. They have a large variety of foods from hot stuffed pizza, roasted chicken, sub sandwiches, and their famous chicken gizzards. They can accommodate large groups and orders. Call them at 605-837-2271. While filling your own tank, refuel your vehicle's tank with gas or diesel. They look forward to serving your needs. Discount Fuel and Kadoka Oil, serving the surrounding area for all your bulk fuel and propane needs.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Great news. I just got the State Farm personal price plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Crew Agency has been proudly serving and protecting the local farmer and rancher since 1984. They offer all your crop insurance needs, including multi-peril crop insurance, pasture, rangeland, and forage, livestock risk protection, and crop hail. Crew Agency is a proud supporter of our local schools, athletics, and communities, and would like to wish all the student athletes good luck in their events this week. Give them a call at 605-433-5411. Crew Agency is an equal opportunity provider.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Phillip Motors, always willing to serve you with a winning combination of small-town friendly sales and service. And the latest vehicle and trucks from Ford, Lincoln, Dodge, and Chrysler. Your friends and neighbors across the West River Territory have come to depend on Phillip Motors, family-owned for over 40 years, offering a relaxing, down-to-earth, comfortable car shopping experience. Search online at phillipmotors.com or stop by and see their new and used inventory. Phillip Motors proudly supports all local school activities.
Dakota Country Pharmacy in Phillip is an independent family-owned business. They exist to improve the quality of life for their customers and to make their community great. At Dakota Country Pharmacy, they work hard to ensure their pharmacists and staff not only assist customers with their needs, but build good relationships with them that will last for the long run. If you want a first-class pharmacy experience from a South Dakota independent pharmacy, then you've come to the right place. Dakota Country Pharmacy, a community pharmacy designed for you.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
The best way to get through winter is to start planning for spring. And Grossenberg has new Honda walk-behind self-propelled mowers in stock. 3 models to choose from, residential up to commercial grade, starting at $900. Each mower features a powerful, reliable Honda GBC 200 engine, cruise control, and roto-stop technology that allows you to step away from the mower without stopping the engine. Get ready for spring with a new Honda mower from Grossenberg. Stop by one of our 9 locations today or go to grossenberg.com for more details.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Colt's Nuts and Bolts in Phillip really has it all. You'll find steel products, GE kitchen appliances, kitchen decor, houseware, clothing, bugs and muck boots, and Milwaukee tools too. And you can get just the right color palette with Valspar paint. Take a look at the Ashley furniture they have and test out the Amazing Rest mattresses. They also offer appliance repair and delivery. See all that they have to offer at Colt's Nuts and Bolts in Phillip.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
March Madness is officially underway. It is girls basketball tournament time, and tonight's matchup, the Kadoka area Lady Cougars welcome the Jones County Lady Coyotes to town. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Cougar Den here in beautiful Kadoka, South Dakota, and it is beautiful. It's been in the 60s all day with a moderate amount of wind, so we're happy to see that. The Cougars come into this game with a final regular season record of 17-3. And they will take on Jones County, who defeated Crazy Horse last night at the Jones County Auditorium, or Murdo Auditorium, I should say. Other matchups that are going on around Region 7B tonight. Bennett County is at home. They're taking on the New Underwood Tigers, who defeated the Ulrichs Tigers last night. Battle of the Tigers, and New Underwood came out on top in that one. Probably a pretty closely watched matchup is White River versus Edgemont. They're the 4 and 5 seeds. They're matching up, and I believe that they are in White River. And then Wall is taking on Phillip, just up the road at Wall High School. So a lot of basketball action going on in the area tonight. And we cheer our Cougars on here. And we also welcome anyone who is joining us from wherever you're joining us. Whether you're joining us from next door or from halfway around the world, it's good to have you here. This is a production of Kadoka Area School District Live Ticket. We're ready for the introductions now. Let's turn to the Kadoka Area Public Address Announcer, Mr. Eric Wilmarth, after the Kadoka Area School Song. Week after week, America's #1 hit song, the Star Spangled Banner, our national anthem, well done by Mr. Shuck in the Kadoka area middle school and high school band. Good evening once again, everybody, and welcome to the Cougar Den. It is tournament time, and we're set to tip this one off here tonight. Aside Matthew Olson on camera, eventually, Jennifer Van Pelt at Master Control. I'm Dave Ortman, and it's good to have everybody with us tonight. Let us know if you're watching from around the world or from next door. Jumping center for the Cougars is Bella Williams. For the Coyotes is Sonny Wahlberg, and the tip's controlled by Jones County. Here's Aubrey Tucker. Takes it down, passes off to J.C. Jensen. Jensen looks inside, gives it out to Wahlberg. Out front to Aubrey Tucker. Tucker passes it at the top of the key to Jensen. Jensen starts the drive down in the lane. She lays up the underhander. It's too strong, no good. Cassidy Williams pulls it down and passes off to Bella. Bella comes down court, looks to the right, passes off to Breezy Amiot. To Charlie Richardson. Familiar starting five for the Cougars here tonight. Williams, Richardson, Amiot, and Shaylee Porch for the Cougars. Here's the pass to Amiot. Now out to Porch. Porch on the left wing, looks around. Passes out to Amiot at the top of the key. Charlie Richardson eyed the three, passed off to Amiot. Now Breezy with 5 on the shot clock. Here's Charlie, puts up the three-pointer off the back of the rim, no good, and it's pulled down by Jones County. Mallory Bernard pulls it down and brings it the other direction. Here's J.C. Jensen. She's going to fire up a three. It's no good, and the rebound is taken by Shaylee Porch. No score, just underway, under a minute gone here in the first quarter of the game. Amiot passes to Richardson. Charlie starts the drive, now passes back out to Amiot on the left wing. Breezy looks inside. Passes back out to Shaylee Porch. Shaylee looks around, back out to Amiot. They're looking to get it inside. Here's Cassidy Williams. She starts the drive, puts up the 6-footer, bounces around, no good. Charlie Richardson pulls it down, and the Cougars are on the board first, 2-0. Charlie Richardson gets the first 2 points for the Cougars. Coyotes bring it across half court. This is Tucker. Passes down inside, and Bella Williams knocks it away. She had an open person down underneath the basket. That's Brianna Askey. On the floor for the Coyotes, Brianna Askey, J.C. Jensen, Sonny Wahlberg, Mallory Bernard, and Aubrey Tucker. Here's Tucker with it at the top of the key, guarded by Williams. They put it out on the right side. Now they take it down inside. Ball's knocked away by Williams, but the Coyotes get it back. Three-pointer on the way, in and out, no good. And the Cougars pull down another rebound. Here comes Williams. Bella brings it down, passes off to Amiot. Amiot starts the drive around, down the right side. Now gives it out to Richardson. Charlie gives it over to Shaylee Porch. They long pass over to Breezy Amiot. 18-footer on the way is no good. We'll call that a 12-footer. Bad judge of distance. That missed. Here comes Jones County the other direction. This is Sonny Wahlberg. There's a three-pointer on the way by Jensen, and she sinks it. J.C. Jensen puts the Coyotes on top, 3-2. 5:35 to go. Here's Amiot bringing it down. Pass to Richardson. Charlie starts the drive down on the lane. She lays it up, and they're going to whistle her for the travel. Good shot by Charlie, but she slipped an extra step in there, so it will turn around and go back the other direction. Cougars got a loose press on. And here's the pass over to Bernard. Mallory Bernard brings it down. Now they bounce pass it over to Jensen. J.C. Jensen tried to bounce pass it into a teammate. A little misfire there, so it turns over to the Cougars. Not necessarily a full house tonight, but it is a tournament time crowd, that's for sure. Here's Shaylee Porch. She brings it down. Passes off to Amiot. Back to Porch. Over to Richardson. Charlie passes inside to Cassidy Williams. Cassidy dribbles, then the jab step, now passes back out to Charlie Richardson. They pass to Shaylee Porch, and she's going to draw the foul. First foul of the game, just under 3 minutes in, is on Sunny Wahlberg. That's her first, as we mentioned, first for either team here. Cougars going to put it in from side court. Pass goes into Porch. Shaylee puts it over in the corner to Charlie Richardson. Richardson starts to drive down the baseline. Now looks around, gives it out to Amiot. Breezy starts to drive, gives it to Shaylee. Shaylee switches directions. Here's Charlie. Puts up the three-pointer off the side of the rim. No good. And Sunny Wahlberg pulls it down for the Coyotes. She does the quick pass down to Brianna Askey. Askey tries the underhander. It's no good. Now they're going to tie up there. Mallory Bernard and Bella Williams tie up. And the possession arrow puts it in favor of the Cougars. Breezy Amiot passes inbounds to Shaylee Porch. Shaylee brings it across half. Passes to Richardson. Long pass over across court to Porch. This is Charlie Richardson. She starts the drive, goes to put up the underhander. It's no good. And Bella Williams had the ball, but she stepped out of bounds. So that one goes over to the Coyotes. This is Tucker. Long pass up court to Bernard. Bernard bounce passes back to Tucker. Tucker's got an open lane going down inside, but she passes back outside. Ends up in the hands of Bernard. And we're going to see a foul called against the Cougars. Bella Williams going to pick up her first foul. Gets an explanation from the official. Seems satisfied, so she picks up her first. And the Coyotes will put it in from in front of the Cougars bench. It's into Tucker. Aubrey Tucker, the 5'7", 8th grader. Now backs out. Going to look around. Set up, let the offense set up. Passes to Bernard. Mallory Bernard now tries the spin move. She passes back off to Tucker. Tucker tries to pass inside. And she did. Gets it down to Askey. Ball was knocked away, but the Coyotes brought it back, and Coyotes going to be whistled for the travel. So this one, seeing some early turnovers, not a whole lot of scoring for either one of these two teams. Early turnovers. This one ends up in the hands of the Cougars. Shaylee Porch passes to Breezy Amiot. Here's to Williams. Cassidy passes down inside to Charlie. Charlie went to put up the shot, and she drew the foul. Foul's going to be called on Brianna Askey. That's her first. Second team foul for the Coyotes here in the first quarter. Bounce pass goes into Richardson. Now out to Shaylee. Porch passes to Amiot. Breezy puts up the three-pointer, bounces around, no good, and the Coyotes pull it down. This is Askey that pulls it down. She dishes off to Jensen. J.C. Jensen gives it off to Tucker. Aubrey Tucker passes half-court line. Goes downside, outside the three-point line. Passes to Sunny Wahlberg. Give it off to Bernard. Mallory Bernard now bounce passes back to Jensen. Jensen now has an open lane as she goes down inside, and she lays it up, and it bounces around and drops in. 5-2 Coyotes in the early going. Richardson passes out to Porch. Shaylee takes it down the baseline. She's double teamed there. Now they pass it out to Richardson. Charlie puts up the three-point shot. It's off the back of the rim, no good. And the Coyotes once again pull down the rebound. Here's Tucker. She passes off now to Wahlberg. Wahlberg takes it down in, puts up the pass, and it's blocked. All ball block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Kadoka area. So this will go over to Jones County. J.C. Jensen set to put it in for the Cougars, for the Coyotes. She finds Wahlberg, and a shot is blocked. Cassidy Williams with the block, and she also gets the rebound. She brings it down. Now passes out front to Williams. Over to Amiot on the left wing. Breezy thought about the shot, now dishes off to Cassidy at the top of the key. They dish to Shaylee. Shaylee drives the baseline, puts it back out to Cass. Cassidy looks around, gives it to Porch, now back to Cassidy. Cassidy started in, dished it back to Amiot. Breezy puts up the three-pointer, and it's good! 5-5, Breezy Amiot with the first three-pointer for the Cougars here. As the Coyotes put the long pass down court, this is Mallory Bernard. Out front to Tucker. Three-pointer on the way by Jensen, and it's good. J.C. Jensen leads the scoring here tonight. She's got 8 points, all 8 points for the Coyotes so far, as the Cougars try to put it down inside. Here's Amiot. They have it outside right now to Cassidy, then back out to Amiot, to Shaylee Porch. Breezy starts down in. Now she backs out. They're collapsing the double team. Now they pass out to Richardson. Charlie dishes off to Shaylee Porch. Shaylee passes down inside to Bella. Bella, the 6-foot hook shot is no good. More of a turnaround jump shot. No good. And they bring it back the other direction. This is Askey. Askey goes to put it up, and she's fouled in the process. Breezy Amiot going to pick up that's Cassidy Williams going to pick up her first foul. Second team foul for the Cougars. Each team has 2. At the line, Brianna Askey puts up her first shot, and it's good. Puts the Coyotes up by 4. Askey with her second shot. Puts it up, and it's good. Coyotes with a 10-5 lead over the Cougars with a minute and a half to go. A long pass down to Richardson. Charlie starts down inside. Now she's looking to dish it off. Loses the ball, and it ends up in the hands of the Cougars. They bring it back the other direction. Bounce pass to Jensen. Jensen gets the ball. That was Tucker. Here's Jensen. She's going to put up another 3, and she hits it. And we're going to see a 30-second timeout. Timeout on the floor, and we'll be back after this on Kadoka Area Live Ticket.
Speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Phillip Health Services proudly supports youth activities in our rural communities. Phillip Clinic and Kadoka Clinic physicians and caregivers will provide you and your family with a personalized care experience. The clinic staff extend a sense of family and strive to improve the quality of life for all those who are entrusted to their care. When you or a loved one needs medical attention, choose a personal care experience at Phillip or Kadoka Clinic. Open 6 days a week. For hours and more helpful information, see their weekly ad in the Pioneer Review or visit them online. Phillip Health Service, a personal care experience.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
And welcome back. J.C. Jensen is the hot hand right now. She put up the shots. She's got 11 of the 13 Coyote points here tonight. And she's the hot hand, and it's got the Coyotes up by 8 as the Cougars put it back in bounds. We see Haley Porch in the game for the first time. There's Cassidy. Passes off to Haley. 2 Porches, 2 Williams on the floor, plus an Amiot. There's the pass down inside to Shaylee. Now they give it out to Cassidy. She gives it to Breezy Amiot. Breezy reverses course, passes back to Cassidy. Cassidy does the bounce pass down inside. Shaylee Porch lays it off the rim. It's no good, but she picks up the foul in the process. Foul's going to be called on J.C. Jensen. That's her first. 3 team fouls for the Coyotes here in the first quarter. First shot is on the way by Shaylee, and it's good. Shaylee's on the board for the first time tonight. Pulls the Cougars back to within 7. Shaylee puts up her second shot, in and out, no good. Now the rebound's pulled down by Cassidy Williams. Here's Bella, puts up the 3-point shot. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Breezy Amiot corrals it back in. They get it out front to Porch, to Shaylee, to Haley, then to Breezy. Going to go with first names here for a while since we've got a lot of sisters on the floor. Here's Breezy, back out front to Haley, over to Shaylee in the corner. They give it to Breezy. Breezy starts the drive down in, now dishes back out to Cass. Cass thought about 3, now drives in. Puts up the right-hander from 6 feet. It's no good. They battle for it. Shaylee Porch gets it, lays it off the glass, and it's good. That's what the Cougars need, is a spark. 12 seconds to go, and the Cougars got to get back on defense. And we're going to see a foul called against, I believe, Cassidy Williams. That is. It's Cassidy's second foul on the night. 8 seconds to go. Mallory Bernard's going to go to the free throw line to shoot her first. It's on the way, and it's good. Brady Bashan heads in the game as Cassidy Williams going to take a seat on the bench. She's got 2 fouls. 14-8. Coyotes on top by 6. And it's in and out, no good. And they battle for it. Here's Bella Williams coming down with it. She looks down court, trying to feed somebody. Stops and pops from the free throw line. It's no good. And that's how the first quarter is going to end. Coyotes 14, Cougars 8. Back for the second quarter of this one after this timeout. Thanks for watching on Kadoka Area Live Ticket.
Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance.
Contact Donna Enders.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
And welcome back. Set to start the second quarter. All right, we're back at it here. Had to do a little adjustment, audio adjustment, to make the sound right. Hopefully that sounds a little better. I got a couple of messages there that the sound was a little off, so now it's fine. Okay, here's Amiot. She passes down into Porch. Brady Bashan gets it, puts it up. It's off the side of the rim, no good. Here's Shaylee Porch. She pulls down the rebound, forces her way inside, lays it off the glass, and it's no good, and they battle for it. And here Jones County comes up with the Cougars. Got to get back on defense here. Down by 6, Bella Williams snags it away. And they say she traveled. So the Coyotes set to put it in bounds. They bounce pass it in. This is into Aubrey Tucker. Tucker passes on the left wing out to Bernard. Mallory Bernard brings it around the front. Bella Williams going to be whistled for a foul. That's her second. First team foul here at the start of the second quarter. Charlie Richardson going to check in. Bella Williams now got 2. Step to the line. This is going to be Mallory Bernard. Steps up, puts it up, and it's good. Puts the Coyotes up 15-8, 7-point differential. Charlie Richardson checks back into the ball game. Bernard has 3 points on the night. Or at least she does now. I was wrong. She had 2. Now she's got 3. And the Coyotes back up by 8. Here come the Cougars. Here's Richardson. Charlie passes off to Breezy. Amiot brings it to the top of the key. Passes out front to Bashan. Over to Richardson in the corner. Passes out front to Bashan to Amiot. Amiot outside the 3-point line. Here's Richardson. Thought about 3, now passed out to Breezy. 15 seconds on the shot clock. They feed Charlie. She brings it out to the top of the key, reverses course. Now they get it inside to Shaylee Porch, and we're going to see a jump ball. Jump ball is called, and this one will stay in possession of the Cougars. Shaylee Porch going to put it in bounds. Out of the ball game now is Aubrey Tucker. She takes a seat. Cougars set to put it in play. They get it into Richardson. Charlie thought about 3, now dished out front to Amiot. Over to Porch. Shaylee brings it down inside. 2 on the shot clock. They got to get a shot clock. Breezy puts up the shot. It's no good. Brady Bashan pulls it down. Shaylee Porch is there to get it back. 2 missed shots. No fouls called. And the Cougars back on defense. Jones County's got some speed, and that's an offensive foul. Sonny Wahlberg brought it down. put a forearm out. And she's whistled for the foul. That's her second. Wahlberg's second. And the Cougars bring it back down. They try to feed it inside to Porch. Shaley along the baseline. Tries to bounce pass. She missed, but Brady Bashan's there to grab it. Out front to Richardson. Charlie at the top of the key. Has it. Starts the drive. Now passes back to Bashan. Out front to Amiot. Breezy over to Shaley. Shaley, head fake. Now drives down in. She drives it away. Turnaround shot. Lays it off the glass. No good, but it's fouled. Didn't even quite make the glass because it was short. But Shaley's fouled in the process as she goes to the line. Foul's going to be called that time on Danae Mann. Mann is in there for the first time. That's who checked in here just a minute ago. Porch puts up the shot. Sinks it. It's good. Madeline Rock going to check in the ball game for the Cougars. And it looks like she's going to sub in for Haley Porch. Shaley's got 4 on the night. First shot was good. Here's Shaley at the line for the second shot. Lays it up and it's good. Pulls the Cougars back to within 6. Cougars to get back on defense here. Here's Amiot to meet Bernard at half court. Bounce pass goes over to Danae Mann. They get it back out front to Jensen. Jensen starts to drive down in. They tie her up, and there's a jump ball. Cougars tie him up this time, and this will go over to the Coyotes on the possession arrow. Cougars down by 6. Trying to pull back into this one. They've trailed most of the first half. Long pass out front. Here's Tucker. Tucker puts up the three-pointer. It's off the back of the rim. No good. Cougars pull it down. 2 Cougars with simultaneous possession. Shaley Porch directs them back because she had to get rid of it. And the Cougars with a fresh opportunity here. Here's Bashan. Passes in the corner. Richardson. Charlie puts up the 3. It's too long. No good. Shaley Porch pulls it down from inside. Lays it off the glass, and it's good. Pulls the Cougars back to within 4, 16-12. They go down inside. This is Brianna Askey. She bounce passes it back out front. Now they try to dish it off. Brady Bashan pulls it away, and we're going to see a jump ball, and this will go over to the Cougars. Good aggressive defense by the Cougars here as they climb back into this one, down by 4, and they're going to take possession on the jump ball. Amiot puts it into Richardson. Charlie's been bringing it down court all game, and she does here. Starts down in, now dishes out to Bashan. They try the bounce pass into Madeline Rock, and that one's picked off by Jones County. J.C. Jensen got it away. Now she dishes off to Aubrey Tucker. Tucker starts down the lane, looks to pass it outside, gets it out to Mann. Mann goes down inside, has the shot blocked by Madeline Rock. No foul called. Now here they pass it down to Charlie Richardson. Now Charlie slows it down, brings it across half, drives the lane, loses a handle on it, and Rock gets it back. And jump ball is going to be the call. That one's going to go back over to the Cougars on the jump ball. Putting it in bounds here is Aubrey Tucker. Can't find anybody right now. They get Jensen stopped down there at the end. She passes it off, tries to get it back to Aubrey Tucker. And we're going to see a timeout on the floor. Cougars pull back to within 4 with 4.5 minutes to go. 30-second timeout. Back on this, after this on Kadoka Area Live Ticket.
Farmers Union Insurance Agent today.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
And welcome back. 4 minutes, 35 seconds to go. .435 to go. Jones County Lady Coyotes 16. Kadoka Area Cougars 12. Long pass out front to Charlie Richardson. Charlie gets it. Now brings it around the top of the key. She looks down inside. Now passes out front to Amiot. Breezy takes a step up. Charlie going to shoot a 3. Puts it on the way. In and out. No good. Good rebound. Pulled down there. Nope, it wasn't a rebound. We're going to see a tie up for a jump ball. Cougars got it away. but Jones County clamped onto it as well. So this one's going to go over to Kadoka area. Shaylee Porch set to put it in bounds. She puts it into Brady Bashan. Brady steps inside the three-point line, puts up the shot. It's no good, and the Coyotes pull it down. This is Tucker. Brings it the other direction, gets it to Bernard. Mallory Bernard now covered up. Charlie Richardson steps on the ball, and they get it to pulled away from by Bashand, I should say. Madeline Rock lost a handle on it there. Now there's a scramble forward on the floor. And we're going to see a travel called against Jones County. Quite a series of events there. They passed down inside, losing a handle on the ball, but then we thought she had it tied up, but she had possession of it but rolled on the floor. Got a travel call out of it, and the Cougars will take possession of this one. Charlie Richardson has the ball knocked away from her by Danae Mann. Knocked out, last touch by Jones County, and Breezy Amiak going to put it in bounds for the Cougars. Sets the offense, gets it out front to Richardson. Richardson over in the corner to Breezy Amiak. Breezy drives the baseline, puts it back out to Charlie. Charlie passes out front to Bashan. Brady back to Richardson, back to Amiak. They're looking inside. They want that inside shot. Jones County running that 2-3 zone, and it's been successful so far with 3:40 to go. 12 on the shot clock. They get it over to Amiot. Breezy drives the lane, takes it herself, lays up the 4-footer, and it's good. Cougars pull it back to within 2. Coach Thompson urges them back on defense, and they are. This is Tucker, Aubrey Tucker. Passes out front, has the ball knocked away by Richardson, but she got it back. Now out to Bernard on the right wing. They're looking around. Cougars playing a little tighter on defense. They pass in the corner, and we're going to see a travel call. I think the travel is going to be called on Askey. Charlie Richardson going to come to the bench. She's got 2 points on the night. Back into the ball game is Haley Porch. She comes in. She brings it down court, dishes off to Amiot. Breezy back to Haley. Over on the right wing to Bashand. Brady looks down inside, puts it out front to Breezy. Breezy starts the drive. They dish it back out to Brady. Brady back to Amiot. Back to Bashand. Brady puts it down inside to Maddie Rock. She lays it off the glass too strong. Haley Porch is there to pull it away. And we're going to see a jump ball called. Haley, with her hand on the ball, they clamped onto it, and a jump ball. So this one turns over to the Coyotes on the possession arrow. They'll flip the arrows here as soon as it gets put in bounds. Bounce pass in, goes into Bernard, Mallory Bernard. Picked up at half court by Haley Porch. They switch defenders. Now Amiot's over on Bernard. Bernard looks around, trying to find Mann, puts it down inside. They try to bounce pass it inside. They get it to Askey. Now Askey dribbles around, passes outside to Bernard. Mallory Bernard lays up the right-hander. It's too strong off the glass, no good, and the Cougars pull it down with a chance to pull back to even here. Haley Porch has it, gives it out to Bashand. Back out front to Amiot. Back to Bashand. Brady tries to pass it into Rock. They get it to Amiot. Breezy, three-pointers on the way, is off the rim, no good. Madeline Rock pulls down the rebound. Dishes back out to Haley Porch. She puts it up in the free throw line, bounces around, no good. And the Coyotes pull it down. Here's Askey bringing it back the other direction. Long pass to Bernard. Bernard guarded by Amiot. Pretty young bunch of players here for Jones County, but they're definitely holding their own against the Cougars. Porch brings it down. Now they dish it out to Askey. Askey puts up the underhander. It's too strong, and Madeline Rock pulls down the rebound. Madeline passes over to Shaylee Porch. Minute 43 to go. Shaylee brings it down court, passes over to Bashand, out front to Amiot. Breezy takes the dribble, passes to Bashand, back to Amiot. Breezy starts down in, puts up the 10-footer, and it's good. And the Cougars tie it back up again with a minute and a half to go. And they're going to pick up Bernard at half court. Now the Cougars with a bit of a hot hand. She passes out front to Danae Mann. Mann dishes off from Brady Bashand, pulls it away from her. And jump ball is called, and this one will go over to the Cougars. Tied up at 16. The Cougars were down by 8. Down by as many as 10, I believe. That's a little too much memory to recall here on a Thursday or on a Tuesday night. Sorry about that. But the Cougars tie it up with a minute 9 to go. Here's Bashand to Amiot. Breezy puts up the three-pointer, and Chase sinks it. Oh, that's a timely three. 19-16. Cougars back on top by 3. Cougars tighten up the defense. Here's Haley Porch. She's got a chance at it. She knocks it away. And we're going to see the foul called on Haley Porch. And Haley Porch is going to be whistled for her first foul. That's the second team foul for the Cougars. Coach Thompson simply wanted an explanation. And he got it. Satisfied or not. We walked away friends. Brady Bashan takes a seat on the bench. The freshman has been, she's been a fire plug in there for the Cougars. Really kept them fired up. Charlie Richardson checks back in the ball game for her. They bounce pass it into the Coyotes. This is Askey. Askey guarded by Rock. Madeline, the Cougar freshman, guarding out there. Now they pass out front to Mann. Mann guarded by Shaylee Porch. And they pass off that time to Mallory Bernard. She lost a handle on it. And it'll be turned over to the Cougars with 41.1 seconds to go. Cougars take possession of it. They've got to get a shot off. Shot clock is still going. They pass out to Haley. Back over to Breezy. Breezy out to Charlie. Charlie thought about three. Gave it back to Breezy. They're looking to feed Madeline Rock down inside, but Maddie's covered up pretty good. She does get open on occasion. Now she Amiot passes over in the porch in the she's not in the porch. Haley Porch tried to pass it into Madeline Rock. Madeline had to go off of her hands. And we're going to see a whistle for a sub in. Danae Mann checks out of the ball game as Sonny Ballbird comes back in. 16.9 to go. Coyotes can get the last shot if they want. This is J.C. Jensen, covered by Richardson. They're picked up by Haley. She's picked up by Haley Porch. Jensen tries to pass it off. Doesn't have anybody. Now they pass over to Askey. Askey. And we're going to see a foul called against Madeline Rock. First foul for her. Third team foul for the Cougars. So the Cougars at least are sharing the fouls. Nobody in real foul trouble here that's in the game. Only one that's on the floor that has a foul is Madeline Rock. Shot was no good, and the Cougars pull that one away. Wow. A fast-paced, high-energy first half with the Cougars on top by 3. Whew, let's take a breath here. That was a good, exciting first half. Coach Thompson opened the old Diet Coke and it boiled over on him. Sorry, had to have a little laugh there. Thank you to our live ticket sponsors, Farmers Union Insurance, Crew Agency, Olson's Pest Technicians, Golden West, Great Plains Tribal Health, South Dakota Social Services, Farm Credit Services of America, Discount Fuel, Bank West, CHS, Matt McCormick, your State Farm agent in Rapid City, Kadoka Nursing Home, Grossenberg Implement, Farmers Union Insurance, thanks to Donna Enders, our local hometown agent here in Kadoka, downtown Kadoka, for all your Farmers Union Insurance needs. Dakota Country Pharmacy, Philip Motor, Scott Carlson, your State Farm agent in Rapid City, Philip Health Services, Colts Nuts and Bolts, People's Market, Kadoka Community Betterment Association. Thank you to the Buckleses over at Kennedy Implement and B&B Sales, Les's Body Shop, Philip Livestock Auction, Rush Funeral Home, Pioneer Review, and thank you to the good doctors at Western Veterinary Services, Doctors Headley and Headley, longtime vets here in our area, still going. And thank you to Dr. Dorn, the owner of Western Veterinary Services. Here's a scoring update. We do not have a scoring update from Bennett County, but we do from White River. White River 31, Edgemont 22. And in the other Region 7 game, Wall, with 1 minute left in the second, is up on Phillip 30-26. That looks like a shootout. So at halftime, 31-22 White River over Edgemont. Wall over Phillip 30-26. And Bennett County and New Underwood, we don't have a score in from that, but we'll try to get one tracked down and get it to you here at some point in time before halftime is over. 19-16, Cougars on top of the Coyotes. We will be back after this short timeout. Thank you for joining us tonight for playoff basketball here on Kadoka Area Live Ticket.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Where can you get surprisingly great rates on auto and renter's insurance? At State Farm. I'm State Farm agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for protecting your car and your stuff for surprisingly great rates. So stop looking around. Call me, State Farm agent Matt McCormick, for surprisingly great auto and renter's rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Kadoka Nursing Home is in the business of providing high-quality care for living your life with a little extra help. You and your loved ones can have peace of mind, having their staff provide comfort, health care, and dignified living while at their facility. And Kadoka Nursing Home is a great place to work. They have full-time, part-time, and after-school opportunities. Stop in at 605 Maple Street to ask about available positions, hours, and benefits packages. Kadoka Nursing Home, a proud sponsor of all Cougar activities on liveticket.tv.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Whether you're traveling to or from the game, make a stop at Discount Fuel in Kadoka. They have a large variety of foods from hot stuffed pizza, roasted chicken, sub sandwiches, and their famous chicken gizzards. They can accommodate large groups and orders. Call them at 605-837-2271. While filling your own tank, refuel your vehicle's tank with gas or diesel. They look forward to serving your needs. Discount Fuel and Kadoka Oil, serving the surrounding area for all your bulk fuel and propane needs.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Great news. I just got the State Farm personal price plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Crew Agency has been proudly serving and protecting the local farmer and rancher since 1984. They offer all your crop insurance needs, including multi-peril crop insurance, pasture, rangeland, and forage, livestock risk protection, and crop hail. Crew Agency is a proud supporter of our local schools, athletics, and communities, and would like to wish all the student athletes good luck in their events this week. Give them a call at 605-433-5411. Crew Agency is an equal opportunity provider.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Phillip Motors, always willing to serve you with a winning combination of small-town friendly sales and service, and the latest vehicle and trucks from Ford, Lincoln, Dodge, and Chrysler. Your friends and neighbors across the West River Territory have come to depend on Phillip Motors, family-owned for over 40 years, offering a relaxing, down-to-earth, comfortable car shopping experience. Search online at phillipmotors.com or stop by and see their new and used inventory. Phillip Motors proudly supports all local school activities.
Dakota Country Pharmacy in Phillip is an independent family-owned business. They exist to improve the quality of life for their customers and to make their community great. At Dakota Country Pharmacy, they work hard to ensure their pharmacists and staff not only assist customers with their needs, but build good relationships with them that will last for the long run. If you want a first-class pharmacy experience from a South Dakota independent pharmacy, then you've come to the right place. Dakota Country Pharmacy, a community pharmacy designed...
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
Back to the Cougar Den. Second half action about ready to get started. Let's give a scoring update here. All of these games at halftime. Bennett County, the number one seed in Region 7B, having no trouble with New Underwood. They're leading them by a score of 35-8. With 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter, White River with a 5-point advantage over Edgemont. That one's a shootout. And from Wall, at the end of the first half, Wall 34, Phillip 26. So that's the scoring update for Region 7B as we're set to go back to action here from the Cougar Den. Coyotes down by 3. They were up most of the first half. Cougars got to keep up that good defense if they want to get a victory here. The original starting 5 back in for the Cougars. Here's the Coyotes on the inbound pass. This is Volberg. Sonny Volberg dishes back outside. They're going to try to get in the hands of J.C. Jensen. She's got 11 out of the 16 Coyote points. They pass out front to Mallory Bernard. She lost it but got it back. Now gives it to Jensen, who's guarded by Cassidy Williams. Cassidy puts up her hands, and they're going to whistle for a foul. Good defense by Cassidy, forced the travel. And the Cougars are the recipients of the first turnover of the second half. Pass goes into Richardson. Here goes Charlie. Charlie crosses half court with it. Cougars in a 1-3-1 offense. They pass out front to Richardson. To Porch, long pass over to Amiot. Breezy puts up the three-pointer off the side of the rim, no good. They're going to battle for it. Cassidy Williams comes flying out of nowhere to get it. But the Coyotes were able to get it away from her, and they get it back. This is Jensen, J.C. Jensen. Now dishes off to Tucker. Aubrey Tucker lays it off the backboard. No good. Actually went off the side of the backboard, so I think that's when they whistled it out of bounds. So the second turnover for the Cougars, the second turnover for the Coyotes here in the second half. Puts the ball in the hands of the Cougars. They've got to capitalize here. Here's Cassidy Williams, lays it off the glass, no good, but Charlie Richardson goes in there, puts up the shot, it's no good. Bella Williams pulls it away and she lays it off the glass and it's good. Good rebounding there by the Cougars, exactly what they need. And Bella Williams, she waited till the second half to get on the board. She's got 2 points. Cougars with their largest lead of the night, up by 5. They try to feed it inside, and nobody's open. So they do try to get it to Jensen, but Breezy Amiot pulls it away from her. Shaylee Porch was calling for it down underneath the rim. Now here goes Cassidy Williams. She lays it off the glass, and count that one. Cassidy Williams. Cougars coming out with a little more fire here than we saw them have at the start of the game. And we're going to see a timeout on the floor. Full timeout. Cougars up by 7. Back after this on Kadoka Area Live Ticket.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing.
CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
And we are back. Cougars on a run. They've only got 4 points, but the Cougars had the upper hand. Cassidy Williams laid it off the glass and drew the foul at the same time, so she's got the opportunity for a three-point play. And she's at the line. Eyes the basket, puts it up. It's too strong off the back of the rim. They battle for it, and it goes out of bounds, and it is last touched by... Oh, and we're going to switch the call. They originally said Jones County, but it switched over to Kadoka area. Cougars looking for the offensive call. They go to set up. They run it in, get it into Amiot. Over to Williams. Bella back in there, sat most of the first half. Here's Shaylee Porch, puts up the shot. It's no good. Bella Williams pulls down the rebound. Now she comes around. She's triple teamed. Here's Cassidy Williams putting up the three. It's no good. Here's Bella with another rebound. Now Bella's going to put up the three-pointer. It's off the side of the rim, no good. And this one will go over to Jones County. Bella Williams with a couple of rebounds in her own right there. But no shots. Cougars can't capitalize. And the Coyotes bounce past it in. This is Mallory Valborg. This one's knocked away by Cassidy Williams. She's got a free layup, and she sinks it. Cassidy Williams with 4 on the night. Cougars get right back on defense. Up by 9. Got to keep their foot on the gas here. Bringing it down court. This is Valborg. Sunny Valborg passes it in the corner to Mallory Bernard. Bernard takes it down in. And we're going to see a sub in, because that's going to be Cassidy Williams' third foul. Good play under the basket. But too aggressive, according to the officials, so that one's going to get whistled, and Cassidy's going to go to the bench. Free throw shots on the way. That's Mallory Valborg. She puts it up, and it's good. Brady Bashan checks in. The key when you're playing varsity, especially when you're young, is don't play young. Play like you're an experienced veteran. That's what Brady did in the first half. Second one by Valborg is good. Excuse me, that's Bernard. Bernard and Valborg. Got them mixed up there. Both definitely Murdo area names. And here the Cougars are. Up by 7. They pass into Bashan. Bashan passed it out front. Dangerous pass. Ended up in the hands of Breezy Amiot, even though it was touched by the Coyotes. They give it out to Bashan. Brady passes to Bella Williams. Bella lays it off the glass over a double team, and it's good. Bella Williams with 4 points now, and the Cougars get back on defense. Here's Richardson. Matched up. Now it's passed off to Valborg. And we're going to see a call on Brady Bashan. That's her first. They said she got a hold on the forearm. Charlie Richardson going to take a seat. Charlie checks out of the ball game. Coyotes trying to put it in bounds, and they went past their 5 seconds. And this one will turn over to Kadoka area. Good first turnover by Kadoka area. And they'll get it back. Up by 9. They cross half court. Look around. Pass over to Bashan. Brady on the right wing. Passes at the top of the key to Amiot. In the corner to Shaylee Porch. Now long pass over to Bashan. To Amiot. Back to Bashan. Brady back to Amiot. Breezy stops. Now passes back to Amiot. They get it over in the hands of Shaylee Porch. She puts up the three-pointer off the side of the rim. No good, and they scramble for it. Bella Williams, what a save. Bella gives it to Shaylee Porch. Puts a laser pass right into Shaylee's hands, and Shaylee laid it off the glass. Nice teamwork there. Here the Coyotes come the other direction very quickly. They're guarding her there. They got her stopped, but now she dishes out, and that one's on the way. That one's put up by Wahlberg. And we're going to see a timeout. Timeout by the Cougars. Cougars up by 9. Back after this timeout on Kadoka Area Live Ticket.
Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today, and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
The best way to get through winter is to start planning for spring. And Grossenberg has new Honda walk-behind self-propelled mowers in stock. 3 models to choose from, residential up to commercial grade, starting at $900. Each mower features a powerful, reliable Honda GBC 200 engine, cruise control, and roto-stop technology that allows you to step away from the mower without stopping the engine. Get ready for spring with a new Honda.
Back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
And welcome back. That last play that we saw when Shaylee Porch laid it off the glass, it didn't get any commentary from me because I was a little dumbstruck. Bella Williams was going out of bounds and delivered a perfect pass right to Shaylee, right below the basket. Dished it to her. Shaylee laid it off the glass. Nice teamwork by the Cougars. Here's Amiot. Amiot from 8 feet tries to drive in. Here's Shaylee. Puts up the three-pointer off the back of the rim. No good. And the rebound's pulled down that time by Sonny Wahlberg. Wahlberg dishes over to Tucker. Aubrey Tucker crosses half court. Back to Wahlberg. Starts down in, guarded by Amiot. Lost handle on the ball. Now they put it out. 3-pointers on the way. Off the side of the rim. No good by Jones County. But they get it back, and they dish it back off to Mallory Bernard, and she lays it up from the free throw line, and it's good. Mallory Bernard now catching fire. She's got 7 points on the night. Brings the Coyotes back to within 7. Bounce pass over to Bashan. Back to Amiot. Breezy puts up the 3-pointer off the back of the rim. No good. And the Coyotes pull it down. Back the other direction. This is Wahlberg. Wahlberg catches the pass here. Had it from Tucker. Wahlberg starts to drive down in. Here's Amiot. Amiot with those hands up. Passes right into the hands, Wahlberg did, of Bella Williams. Cougars have forced a lot of turnovers tonight. Bella started down in, but she was triple teamed. Now they pass out to Haley. Shaylee steps up, goes down the baseline. She goes around several defenders. Tough bounce pass. Brady Bashonda had her hands on it and got it off to Amiot. This to Shaylee Porch. Shaylee tried to feed her. Breezy was calling for it, but didn't get it to her. Now Breezy's got it in the corner. Amiot with 10 on the shot clock, looking to pass it off. Jones County's had good defense here. Put it back out front to Shaylee. Shaylee dishes off to Breezy. And we're going to see a foul called. Foul's going to be called on Sonny Wahlberg. Wahlberg picks up her 3rd foul. Breezy Amiot calling for the ball a couple of times there. Wahlberg picks up her 3rd foul. Cougars get a fresh shot clock out of that one. They get it to Bashan. Brady passes out front to Shaylee, to Richardson. Charlie puts up the long-range 3-pointer in and out, no good. Charlie struggled from beyond 3 tonight, but that could change at any time. Back the other direction. Here comes Bernard. They pass it down inside to Brianna Askey. She lays it off the glass, and here come the Coyotes, down by 5. Bella Williams comes back. Down court. They get it off to Bashan. Over to Shaylee Porch. Shaylee starts in. Now passes over to Haley. Haley from the free throw line lays it up. It's no good. Cougars go to pull it away, but they are not able to. So with 2 minutes to go, Jones County climbs back in this one. They try to shut off the lane. Charlie Richardson is going to be whistled for the reach. That's going to be her 1st foul of the night. It's small consolation, but the Cougars have spread the fouls out pretty good so far. They do have 2 with 2 fouls. In the ball game now is Madeline Rock. She's going to get in for Charlie Richardson. Charlie takes a seat. Cougar defenders trying to shut off the Coyotes and stop this charge. Here's Bernard. She starts down inside, guarded by Rock. They pass it back out front. This is Tucker. Tucker reverses course, guarded by Porch. To Wahlberg, down in the corner now, to Mallory Bernard. She dribbles. 16 on the shot clock. Shaylee Porch has the hands up. It's put up, it's no good. Shaylee's going to be whistled for the foul. That's going to be her 1st. 4th team foul for the Cougars, but that is Shaylee's 1st. So with 1:39 to go, Coyotes have a chance to pull it back close here. This is Brianna Askey, steps to the line. Puts up the first shot, and she sinks it. It's good. Coyotes back to within 4, 29-25. Brianna Askey has 5 points on the night. She eyes the basket, drops it in, and it's good. So the Coyotes back to within 3, 29-26. Cougars bring it down court. They dish to Bashan. Brady looks around. Now long pass over to Shaylee Porch. Shaylee wants to start down in. This defense of the Coyotes really sinking in. Here's Shaylee. Shaylee starts down in, now runs into a double team and dishes it back off. They get it out to Bashan. Brady thought about the baseline, got it to Haley Porch. Haley lays it off the glass, and it's good. A timely first 2 points for Haley here. And the Cougars back up by 5. Back the other direction. Here's Valberg. Valberg dishes inside. This is Askey. Askey wanted the shot, but she dished it off. Now landed off the glass. It's no good. And we're going to see the foul called against Jones County under the basket. That's Sunny Valberg. She picks up her 4th, and she's going to come out of the ball game. Danae Mann checks back in the ball game. Cougars have it down at their end. I was just looking over the roster for Jones County. We'll talk about that a little bit here in just a little bit. Bella Williams passes over to Shaylee Porch. Shaylee tries to drive the baseline. She's looking around, trying to pass it, gets it out front to Haley. 12 seconds on the shot clock. They get it to Bashan on the right wing, back to Haley. Haley puts up the three-pointer, bounces around, no good. Bella Williams pulls it away, and we're going to see a jump ball called. And this one is going to go over to Kadoka area. And the Cougars, with no shot clock, have an opportunity for a last shot here, but we'll see if they take it. Timeout for a shoe tie. What I was noticing about the Coyotes roster, they are incredibly young. And again, youth means nothing if you're going to play like experienced veterans. Boy, they've played a good game here so far tonight. On their varsity roster, they have 3 8th graders and a host of freshmen. Here's Williams. This is out to Bashan, to Amiot. Back out to Bashan at the top of the key. They pass to Shaylee. Shaylee wants down inside. Now she gets it to Bella, and Bella draws the foul. Knocked to the floor. Let's see who that one's going to be called on. Foul's going to be called on Aubrey Tucker. She picks up her first. 14 foul for Jones County. So if they light the bonus lamp, either team, we will see. Here's Maddie Rock going to put up the three-pointer. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Breezy Amiot pulls down the rebound, but she's fouled in the process. And that's going to be a shooting foul. Foul's going to be called that time. On number 2. Nope, excuse me. It's going to be on number 13. Danae Mann. There's a shot by Amiot's on the way. Oh, rims around and falls out. Breezy to the line with 11.6 seconds to go. Got an opportunity here to put the Cougars up by 6. Cougars have not been able to pull away in this one. Amiot eyes the basket for her second shot, and it's good. Back the other direction. Here comes Jones County. They don't want any cheap fouls on the Cougars here. Amiot stays back. Coyotes going to be aggressive as they bring it down. And we're going to have a whistle. A foul's going to be called on Brady Bashand. Brady picks up her second foul, and that is the bonus light. So I said bonus wasn't going to be an issue, and now we've seen our second shot on a bonus. Here's Mallory Bernard. She puts it up and pulls the Coyotes back to within 5. 5.9 seconds to go. Bernard puts up her second shot, and she sinks it. 5 seconds on the clock. They're going to dish it down court. Shaylee Porch, long-range three-pointers off the back of the rim, no good, and there was not a time for another shot. That's how this one's going to end, and we'll be back to finish this one up. 32-28 Cougars. Back after this on Kadoka Area Live Ticket.
From Grossenberg, stop by one of our 9 locations today or go to grossenberg.com for more details.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
And we're back. Let's give a scoring update here. Of course, 32-28 here at start of the fourth quarter. Bennett County at the end of the third period with a big lead over New Underwood. They're up 52-24. And the barn burner in the region is apparently down in White River. With 4 minutes left to go in the fourth, White River is down to Edgemont by 3, 48-45. Wall is on top of Phillip with 2 minutes left to go in the third, 37-30. So some really good region basketball action here tonight across western South Dakota. And this one here is no exception as Jones County gets set to put it in bounds. We've got the original starting five back on the floor for the Cougars as they put it into Danae Mann. She gives it off to J.C. Jensen. Jensen dishes inside. Now they put it outside. This is Mallory Bernard. She puts up the three-pointer. It's no good. They knock it away, and Cassidy Williams pulls it down for the Cougars. Bella Williams thought about a long pass, but kept it. Passes off to Cassidy, and she traveled. So the Coyotes going to put it in play from underneath the Cougars' basket. This is Mallory Bernard. And they're going to try to tie up on a double team. Cougars doing a pretty good job here so far. And they do finally get it in bounds. They get it into J.C. Jensen. Jensen, the 5'7" sophomore. No seniors on this Jones County roster. For a young team, they're playing well here tonight. Here's Jensen. She drives down inside. Now dishes outside to Mann. Over on the right wing to Bernard. In the corner to Tucker. Tucker passes inside, laying off the glass, and it's good. That is Brianna Askey. They laid off of her because they didn't want to foul her. Madeline Rock's going to go in the ball game. Here when we get our next break in the action. Breezy Amiot starts down the baseline. She wants to lay it up. Now she passes off to Shaylee Porch. Out front to Richardson. Charlie. Back over on the left wing. This is to Shaylee Porch. Out to Cassidy. Over to Breezy. Breezy brings it down. Lays it off the glass. It's no good. And we're going to see a foul called against Charlie Richardson. Haley Porch, Madeline Rock going to check into the ball game for the Cougars. Richardson, she's got two. She's going to go to the bench along with Cassidy Williams. Into the ball game now, Madeline Rock. And Haley Porch into the ball game for Kadoka area. They pass it in bounds. This is Mallory Bernard. She brings it down court, guarded by Haley Porch. They screen Haley. They try to get the shot up. It's no good, and a good rebound there by Madeline Rock. Coyotes had an open look, and here come the Cougars back the other direction. 6:43 to go. They dish it off, and we're going to see a travel called against Haley Porch. Cassidy Williams going to check back in the ball game. She checks in for Haley Porch. Cougars up by 2, but here come the Coyotes down by 2 with 6:40 to go in the ball game. Into Bernard. Mallory Bernard brings it down court, puts on the spin move, guarded by Bella Williams. Bella with her hands up. Now plays defense. Bernard went around her, laid it off the side of the rim, and it was no good. Here comes Williams back the other direction. Bella going to bring it down. Going to stop, look around, pass out to Amiot. Amiot starts the drive. Breezy with an opportunity there, lays it off the glass, and it's no good. And the Coyotes pull it down. This is Bernard. Passes ahead to Danae Mann. Now that one's knocked away by Shaylee Porch. Shaylee's got a one-on-one breakaway. She passes to Cassidy Williams. Cassidy lays it off the glass, and it's good. Boy, the Cougars needed that. Now got to get back on defense. This is Bernard. Bernard brings it up court. Guarded by Amiot. Now dishes off to J.C. Jensen. Jensen, she was a hot three-point shooter in the first half. She's been pretty quiet here in the second half. She missed, but the Coyotes pull it down. Madeline Rock forcing Brianna Askey outside, forcing her to not take a shot. Now it's inside to Jensen. Jensen guarded there by Cassidy Williams. Cassidy gets a hand up, and she gets a block. But Madeline Rock's going to be whistled for the foul. That's going to be her second. (34-30), Cougars on top by 4, and we're going to see a timeout by Jones County. Full timeout. Back after this 1-minute timeout on Kadoka Area Live Ticket.
Lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Colt's Nuts and Bolts in Phillip really has it all. You'll find steel products, GE kitchen appliances, kitchen decor, houseware, clothing, bugs and muck boots, and Milwaukee tools too. And you can get just the right color palette with Valspar paint. Take a look at the Ashley furniture they have and test out the amazing Rest mattresses. They also offer appliance repair and delivery. See all that they have to offer at Colt's Nuts and Bolts in Phillip.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
And we're back. Jones County is seeded number 7 in Region 7B, giving the Kadoka Area Cougars all they can handle. Kadoka Area up by 4, but Jones County set to put it in play. This is J.C. Jensen. Cougars got to play tight defense. Jensen trying to get it in bounds. They put the long pass in and gets it into Tucker. Tucker tries the spin move, guarded there by Brady Bashan. They dish it back outside. This is Wahlberg. Wahlberg starts in. She goes to lay it off the glass. And Cassidy Williams is going to be whistled for the foul. For Cassidy, that's going to be her 4th. Haley Porch going to check in the ball game for Cass with 5:24 to go. Can't afford to lose her with this much to go in the ball game. At the line, putting that one up is Sunny Wahlberg. She puts it up and she sinks it. 34-31. Here's Wahlberg. She's got 3 points on the night. Bounces that one off the back of the rim, no good, and Bella Williams pulls it down for the Cougars. Williams brings it down court, passes off to Amiot. Over in the left wing to Shaylee Porch, out front to Haley. Over to Bashan. Brady, back to Haley. Over in the corner to Shaylee. Shaylee, back out front to Brady. They dish to Amiot. Over to Bashan in the corner. Back to Amiot. Out front to Haley. Haley drug a foot there, but they didn't call the travel. Here's Shaylee spinning on that foot. Here's Breezy with it. She puts up the 10-footer, bounces off the back of the rim, no good, and Jensen pulls it away for the Coyotes. 4:50 to go. As the Coyotes bring it down, this is Bernard. Mallory Bernard. Dishes off now to Sunny Wahlberg. Wahlberg gives off to Tucker. Aubrey Tucker starts down inside, guarded by Bashan. They pull it back out. 15 on the shot clock. Here's Shaylee Porch that's defending. She put it up against, she was guarding against Askey. Askey put up the shot and was no good. So the Cougars bring it back the other direction. Here's Porch. Here's Amiot. Amiot starts the drive down in. Breezy dishes back out front to Haley. Over to Brady. Bashan dishes off to Haley. To Breezy. Puts it up just inside the three-point range, and it's good. Puts the Cougars back up by 5. Pass goes in now to Bernard. We're halfway home here in the 4th quarter, and this one is very much still in doubt. They pass off to Wahlberg. Wahlberg goes down in, and she's going to be whistled by, she's going to pick up the foul. Haley Porch picks up her 2nd foul. Charlie Richardson checking back in the ball game. Cougars up by 5. They've got 4 fouls here in the 4th quarter. They dish out to Tucker. Tucker starts down in. Now dishes back out. This is Bernard. Mallory Bernard goes to put it up. And we're going to see the foul called on the Cougars, so that's going to be 5. Foul's going to be called on Breezy Amiot. That's her first, but it doesn't matter because this is the 15th foul. 5-0 on the fouls here in the 4th quarter for Kadoka Area. That's a statistic they don't want to lead. First one, put up, and it's good. That's Mallory Wahlberg. She ticks into double figures. She's got 10. Pulls the Coyotes back to within 4. Second one's on the way, rolls around, and it is good. Drops in. Up by 3. Here come the Cougars back the other direction. And the iPad just went down for the count. Cougars back the other direction. Here's Porch. Gets off to Richardson. Charlie thought about 3. Now stops at the free throw line, and she was fouled. She's going to be fouled by Sunny Wahlberg. And that is it for Sunny Wahlberg. She fouls out of the game. Everything good? All right, we're good. Yeah, the iPad took a tumble there. Game film's going to be really good. It's going to be missing about 30 seconds worth of footage here in the fourth quarter. Richardson drew the foul. She goes to the line, puts up the first shot, bounces off the front of the rim, bounces around, drops in, and it's good. Puts the Cougars back up by 4. Richardson with 3 points on the night, puts up her second one. Bounces around, drops in, and it's good. And we're going to see a 30-second timeout. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. Back after this on Live Ticket.
Risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Phillip Health Services proudly supports youth activities in our rural communities. Phillip Clinic and Kadoka Clinic physicians and caregivers will provide you and your family with a personalized care experience. The clinic staff extend a sense of family and strive to improve the quality of life for all those.
Back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
3 minutes, 37 seconds to go. This one very much in doubt. One team in this game is going to go home a victor, and the other one is going to bring an end to their season. So we'll see how this turns out with 3.5 minutes to go. Here come the Coyotes. This is Bernard. Bernard guarded there by Amiot. Amiot got the block, and Williams pulled the rebound away. And we're going to see a foul called against Mallory Bernard. That's her first foul, and the second team foul for the Coyotes here. Other than Wahlberg going to the bench, there's really no Jones County players that are in foul trouble. A couple of them have 2. Here come the Cougars back the other direction. They pass out front to Richardson. Charlie takes it on the right wing, gives it back to Brady. Now back out to Richardson. Charlie passes out front to Bella Williams. Bella has it, and they rotate around her. They pass over to Bashan. Brady looking for somebody to pass it to. They get it to Porch. Shaley dishes back to Charlie. Charlie passes inside to Breezy Amiot. Breezy gets the momentum, and she lays it off the glass, and it's good. Puts the Cougars up by 7. Coyotes pass it and bounce. This is Bernard. Bernard brings it down. She could have an uncontested shot. That one picked up, knocked away by Bella Williams, and they have the presence of mind as they go to the floor to pass it back to Breezy Amiot. Cougars got to have a score here if they want to build a little cushion against the Coyotes. Here's Richardson. Passes off to Bashan. Over on the left wing to Amiot. They're milking that clock right now. Not anxious for a shot. Here's Amiot at the elbow. She passes back to Richardson. Charlie puts up the 3, and it's no good. And the Coyotes pull it down. This is Tucker. Aubrey Tucker brings it back the other direction. Guarded by Bashan, and I knew you could see that coming. Yeah, I agree. That's going to be the third foul on Brady Bashan. Cassidy Williams going to check back in the ball game. To the line, this is going to be Tucker. Aubrey Tucker lays up the first one. It bounces around and falls in. It's good. Brady Bashan with Cassidy Williams checking into the ball game. Cassidy's got 4. Second shot's on the way is by Tucker. It's going to bounce around the rim, and we've got a free throw line violation. Tucker stepped over the line. 2:16 to go in the ball game, and now the Coyotes going to slap on the press, and they get it into Amiot. Breezy brings it down court, pass it back to Shaley. Shaley crosses the time stripe, gets it back to Amiot. Breezy takes it in. They dish it off to Charlie, who's coming around the horn. She comes around to the top of the key. They get it to Williams. Bella drives in. Now they bounce pass it out to Amiot. She was covered up, so they give it to Cassidy Williams. Puts on the spin move, lays it off the glass, and it's no good, but what a move by Cassidy. Foul's going to be called on Shaley Porch. Shaley Porch picks up her second foul. They walk the length of the floor because we're in the bonus at the line. This is Mallory Bernard. She steps to the line, puts up the first shot, and it's good. Bernard has 12 points on the night, pulls the Coyotes back to within 5. Puts up the second shot, and it's good. So pulls the Coyotes back to within 4, 40-36. Here's Williams. She comes across the time stripe with it. She drives the lane, now backs off. Now Bella puts up the 6-footer. It's no good. And the Coyotes pull it down. This is J.C. Jensen. Dishes back out front to Tucker. Bringing it down is Bernard. Mallory Bernard. Dishes off to Danae Mann. And we've got a whistle. I was looking the other direction. Illegal screen. Okay. So that happens when you look down at your program. Illegal screen on the Coyotes. Dangerous pass in there by the Cougars. With a minute and a half to go, they've got to score here. Bella Williams brings it down. Dishes off to Amiot. They need to set up a play. A minute 23 to go. They pass to Richardson. Charlie dishes around, and she traveled. The Cougars turn it over, up by 4, but Jones County has it, 40-36. Got to be careful with the fouls here. Coyotes bring it the other direction. This is J.C. Jensen. Jensen drives the baseline. She throws up a shot, and she hits it. Pulls the Coyotes back to within 2, and we're going to see a timeout on Jones County. Timeout on the floor, a minute 10 to go. Back to finish this one up after this timeout on Kadoka Area Live Ticket.
To their care. When you or a loved one needs medical attention, choose a personal care experience at Phillip or Kadoka Clinic. Open 6 days a week. For hours and more helpful information, see their weekly ad in the Pioneer Review or visit them online. Phillip Health Service, a personal care experience.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Lucky for us,
welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
And we are back. A minute 10 to go. Cougars are going to put it in bounds. And needless to say, Jones County is going to put on that full court press. Cougars got to put on a press break to pass it out here. This is Amiot getting inbound. She puts it into Williams. Bella Williams brings it down quickly. Crosses the time stripe. Stops. Pops. 10-footer. Bounces around. No good. Haley Porch goes to pull it down. And the Coyotes have it now. Bring it back the other direction. Under 1 minute to go. Here comes J.C. Jensen. Jensen. Outside, dishes outside to Tucker. Tucker drives down in. She lays up the underhander, and Bella Williams is going to be whistled for the foul. That's going to be her third, and it's a shooting foul with 5, plus she was in the process of shooting. Williams with 3, 49.2 seconds to go. To the line, Aubrey Tucker. She's got 1 point on the night. She puts it up, and it's good. Pulls the Coyotes back to within 1. 40-39. 49.2 seconds to go in this one. Second shot put up by Tucker. Bounces around. It's no good, and Bella Williams pulls it down. Cougars got to have a score here, and they foul Bella Williams. That was Aubrey Tucker. She picks up her second foul. They've got the fouls to give right now. Amiot set to put it in bounds. They're going to look for Bella. Not able to find anybody. And they put it in bounds. And they got a timeout called. Kadoka area got their timeout called. And we're going to go with a full timeout. All right, let's do it. Back after this on Live Ticket.
Choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance.
Contact Donna Enders, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent, today.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
And we are back. 40-39, Kadoka area with a 1-point lead over Jones County. And the Cougars had the chance to put it in bounds. They stack their offense, and they move it out, and they get it in. This is Breezy Amiot. Breezy is going to be fouled. She's going to be fouled that time by Brianna Askey. Askey, that's going to be her third. Fourth team foul for Jones County, so they've got one more to give with 42.7 seconds to go. Got to have a smart pass here. They have Williams. Bella Williams breaks it inside, and she is fouled. JC Jensen's going to foul her, and that should take her to the line. And it will. So Bella Williams with an opportunity here to lay it in for the Cougars and increase that lead. First shot is on the way, and she sinks it. Haley Porch checks out of the ball game. Charlie Richardson completes the starting five back in there for Kadoka area. Bella Williams eyes the basket, puts up the second shot, bounces off, but Bella Williams gets the rebound. Bella takes it out front, now passes off to Shaylee Porch. Shaylee keeps it. And that was a pretty hard shove by Danae Mann. That fouled her. And Shaylee goes back to the line with the Cougars up by 2. 34.8 seconds to go. Shaylee Porch with a two-shot foul. First one's on the way, bounces off the front of the rim. It's no good. Shaylee at the line, 34.8. Shots on the way, bounces off the back of the rim, no good. And Breezy Amiot pulls it down. Cougars got to clear it out. They want to play keep away here with 28 seconds to go. And we're going to see another foul. Foul's going to be called on Aubrey Tucker. Tucker picks up her third. But we're in bonus land now. Breezy Amiot with 27.7 seconds to go. Amiot goes to the line, eyes the basket, puts it up, and she sinks it. Puts the Cougars up by 3. Now, depending on how this one goes, the Cougars have got to get back on defense. I think they know that. No need for me to coach them through it. Second shot is on the way. It's off the front of the rim, no good, and it bounces around, and it ended up in the hands of the Cougars. Charlie Richardson gets it. And we got a little confusion on the sidelines here. I think they thought that Tate called the timeout. Coach Thompson called the timeout. And it's going to be a foul. Going to be called that time on Danae Mann. Cougars need the two shots here. Charlie Richardson goes to the line. Charlie puts up her first shot. Off the front of the rim, no good. Got one more opportunity here with 24.4 seconds to go. Charlie at the line, puts up the shot, and she sinks it for the Cougars. And now we're going to see a timeout called by Tate Thompson. Let's keep this here. And it's going to be a full timeout. Can we bring up the scores one more time here? Whew, this is hard on an old man's heart. Tournament time does not guarantee a thing. So we've got finals in 2 out of 4 of the Region 7B games. Bennett County 59, New Underwood 32. So Bennett County advances. They'll play Thursday night at Martin. And we have a final from White River, 57-56. The White River Tigers, they were down to Edgemont the last time we checked, but congratulations to White River. They move on, and if I'm not mistaken, White River will go to Bennett County to play Thursday night, I think. From Wall, with under a minute left to go in the fourth. Wall looks to be in control of that one, 50-39. They're up by 11, and Kadoka area here, this one's still in doubt. but a little bit more, a little bit of cushion here. Cougars got to be back on defense and not dish out any fouls. So we see the full timeout coming to an end here. 24.4 seconds to go. J.C. Jensen looks to put it in bounds for Jones County. Jensen looks to dish it off. She does. She dishes it off to Tucker. Aubrey Tucker passes by everybody. Here's Jensen. She's going to put up the three. No, she's not. They dish it off to her. They're trying to maybe get it back into Jensen's hands. They try to bring it down in. Three-pointer is put up on the way, and it's good. So with 8 seconds to go, Charlie Richardson's going to be fouled. The Coyotes pull it back on a timely three-pointer. Mag, who shot that one?
Jones County had 0 timeouts.
Yep, Jones County with 0 timeouts. I didn't see who shot it, but boy, that was a good three. I think it might have been Bernard. Yeah, she got 16 points. She leads it by far. Richardson puts up her shot, and it's good. Timely free throw by Charlie. Charlie's got 6 on the night. Eyes the basket. 6.4 seconds to go. Puts the second one up, and she sinks it. And the Cougars take their last timeout. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. Okay, we'll send it. Back after this on Live Ticket.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Where can you get surprisingly great rates on auto and renter's insurance? At State Farm. I'm State Farm agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for protecting your car and your stuff for surprisingly great rates.
Welcome back to the Crew Agency Press Box. Crew Agency, serving our farmers and ranchers since 1984.
Oh, a lot of excitement on a Tuesday night here. 6.4 seconds to go. Both teams out of timeouts, and Jones County will put it in from their end. 45-42. And I think the Cougars, they got to go without fouling here. Here's the whistle, and the ball's going to be put in bounds. This is Jensen trying to put it in. She puts it in, gets it into Tucker. Tucker's guarded there, and they stop her at half court. Shots put up on the way, and it's no good. And the Cougars, in tournament basketball, it's about survive and advance, and survive they did. But boy, hand it to this Jones County Coyote team. 3 8th graders, 3 freshmen, 3 sophomores, and a junior. And they gave the Cougars every last bit of what they had. So congratulations to the Coyotes on an excellent season. And we live to play another day. Thursday evening, we will take on, I believe it's the Wall Eagles. Cougars 45, Jones County Coyotes 42. So since we're playing a Mountain Time team, then that means that we're going to go at 7 o'clock Mountain Time this Thursday night. I'm going to have to take the old, maybe double up on the old blood pressure medicine that night. Holy moly, what a game. What a game. Let me catch my breath here. As we mentioned before, Bennett County will take on White River. Edgemont gave White River all they could handle tonight, but Bennett County handled New Underwood pretty easily. So they'll take them on Thursday night. And Kadoka area will be back here in the Cougar Den, and we will have another live ticket game. We'll take on the Wall Eagles. Tournament time is a time of great question, and the Cougars answered the bell tonight. It wasn't pretty at times, but it doesn't matter. Oh, thank you to our live ticket sponsors, Western Veterinary Services, Pioneer Review, Rush Funeral Home. You know, this was really going to ruin our trip to Pier tomorrow, but I'm glad we're going to get a chance to go back and play. Oh, my. Seniors going on the trip to Pier to visit the legislature tomorrow. That's what I'm talking about. So once again, our live ticket sponsors, thank you to those who make it possible. Farmers Union Insurance, thank you to Grady and Bernice Crew out at Cactus Flat for sponsoring Live Ticket and for sponsoring the Crew Agency Press Box up here in the Cougar Den. Thank you to Olson's Pest Technicians, Golden West, Great Plains Tribal Health, South Dakota Social Services, Farm Credit Services of America, Discount Fuel, Bank West, CHS, Matt McCormick, your State Farm agent in Rapid City, Kadoka Nursing Home, Rosenberg Implement, Donna Enders, your local Farmers Union insurance agent, Dakota Country Pharmacy, Philip Motor, Scott Carlson, your State Farm agent in Rapid City, Philip Health Services, Colt's Nuts and Bolts, thank you to Colt and Aaron in downtown Philip and their fine hardware store that they have. People's Market, thank you to Rich and Shauna Bent for all of their sponsorship. Also mentioned that Rich and Shauna sponsored the 2-liter bottles of pop this year. They donated those for the halftime hoop shoot fundraiser for the girls basketball team. So thank you so much to Rich and Shauna, longtime Cougar supporters. Kadoka Community Betterment Association, Kennedy Implement, B&B Sales, Les's Body Shop, Phillip Livestock Auction, Rush Funeral Home, Pioneer Review, and Western Veterinary Services. Thank you to Drs. Headley and Dr. Dorn. Once again, the final here tonight, Kadoka area girls 45, Jones County 42. The Cougars survive, and they advance on to the next round. They take on the Wall Eagles on Thursday night at 7 o'clock p.m. Tune in. We will have it on live ticket. Do you think we're going to do that? Yeah, I guess we'll come and we'll do the game. Yep. No, I'll clear my busy schedule. But, yeah, if you were not able to make it here to the gym tonight to see this one, maybe do your best to be here because this place is going to be loud. And if you can't, join us on live ticket. For Matthew Olson on camera, the Colonel, Jennifer Van Peltz on Master Control, I'm Dave Ortman. Hey, everybody, thanks for joining us tonight, and thank you for joining us all season long. And thank you for your support of Kadoka Area Live Ticket.